Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville NTV. I am Todd Harmon alongside Jack Connolly, as Jack just got done doing the JV junior varsity game between the Highlanders and the Red Devils. And now we've got the varsity game coming up as the Highlanders continue their GBL championship defense against the Red Devils tonight here at Brune Fieldhouse. Jack, great to have you back again this year.
Delighted to be here, Todd, and it's a real joy, and to be able to work the game and then come up here and work with you is really a double pleasure for me today. It's really a lot of fun, and it's been great working with you over these last several years. It's been a real joy, and it's fun. And we got a good matchup here tonight, and I'm very anxious to see how the Highlanders make out. We know we got a lot of underclassmen in the lineup, so looking very promising for Coach Ricardo as he moves on into the season.
No doubt about that. The trio of super softs all having great games in the Highlander opener against Lynn English. Nora Gamache, number 12, just a tremendous defensive effort. Pressure ball defense for Nora. Really did a great job on the great point guard for Lynn English. Amari Cargo had, let's see here, I believe she had 9 points. She also had 6 rebounds, 6 steals, 5 rebounds, and 11 points in the game. And then Regan Antonelli, she led scorers in the game with 16 points. A great game for the trio of super softs. Of course, you see Ava Martin out there as well, back for this season as she is back from injury. The junior center in there ready to take the tip. Of course, the Highlanders swept the Red Devils last year, and they're looking to do the same here, but the Red Devils coming off a big win against Excel Academy. So we'll see what the Highlanders can do against them as they win the tip. Gamache gets it over to Antonelli. The mid-range from Antonelli, no good, but there she is. Ava Martin putting in the rebound. And the Highlanders out to a 2-0 lead to start things here, Jack.
Martin made a nice play of basket, got the rebound, went right back up and put it off the glass and in, Todd.
Over on the Chelsea side, keep an eye on number 1. That is Monica Cespedes Cruz, their captain. As the violation there, turnover goes over to the Highlanders. You see that pressure defense that the Highlanders play causing the turnover there. As Gamache will run the point for the Highlanders. Red Devils in the 2-3 zone. Gamache works it to the right wing. Antonelli will drive in. The runner from Antonelli 5 feet out, and it's good. Regan Antonelli really developing into a great number 3 forward, basically, a shooting forward on this team. You see the defense right there from Antonelli as she steps in, steals the ball away. Gets out on the break, tried to get that to Gamache across the lane, but it was pulled down by Chelsea. Nice play there by Chelsea.
Reagan, I think, Todd, was just being a little bit too unselfish. She probably had a better opportunity to shoot the ball since she was coming in. She could have drawn up a little floater, but that's all right. She's got time to learn, but good instincts.
Jalea Lozado driving in for Chelsea, gets called for the travel as Cargo was there, as well as Ava Martin. Again, tenacious defense causing the turnovers. Highlanders already out to the 4-0 lead as they have the possession here. See Cargo playing the 2 guard right now, the shooting guard, trying to get the Foul line pass in. Nice job there by Cespedes Cruz as she stole it away. Highlanders able to steal it back as Lozado unable to get to the bucket. Now Antonelli crosses over, drives down, and she is fouled on the reach in there. I believe that's Zainab Iman who will be called for that one.
Very impressive young Antonelli already, Todd, because she's looking where she's going. Went under the basket. She was looking to make a pass, and when we had the violation.
That will be, let's see, actually, no, I'm sorry, that was Thea Young whistled for that foul, so that will be Young's first, team's first. As Cargo will inbound under the Highlander basket, but 6:20 remaining, 4-0 lead. Antonelli looking to add to that with a corner three, misses it a little strong. Weak side rebound comes out to Cargo. She spins away from Cespedes Cruz looking for some help. Cross-court pass over to Gamache. She drives, kicks it to Antonelli, who drives in. 3 Red Devils all around Regan Antonelli, and they're able to steal it away as Lozada came away with it. And Gertisha Morales is going to get whistled for the reach-in. She did prevent Lozada from being able to run the floor in that case, though. That'll be Morales' first, team's first as well here in the first quarter. And looks like Thea Young stepped over the out-of-bounds line on that inbounds. Another turnover for Chelsea.
As we've said famously over the years, Todd, when you have more turnovers than points, it's not a good indication for how you're handling the ball.
Over the years, we had to say that about the Highlanders many times, but this edition of the Highlanders not having to say that about them, as the Super Softs have done a great job really adding to this team. The return of Ava Martin really settling things down in the low block, and Gertisha Morales has really improved over the offseason. She's looking great in the low post as well.
Well, I got to give credit to Ricardo, but I'm the coach. He's been very careful to work with his players and really preaching ball control, Todd.
Good job there by Lozada. As she was down, the whistle sounded. I thought maybe they'd get a travel, possibly, but then it was an inadvertent whistle, as Lozada was able to steal that ball away from Gamache. Highlanders with the 4-0 lead. Lozada gets the inbounds. Driving down, looking to get past Amari Kergo. Throws up the runner, no good. There's Morales, good positioning there as she's able to get in and get that weak side rebound. Now Gamache, down low, Antonelli, nice pass, and finish.
Antonelli was under the basket with a hand up looking for the ball because she was wide open. Great pass into it for the easy bucket, Todd.
Great touch on that pass by Gamache as the Highlanders lead 6-0. See Gamache on the defensive end there on Cespedes Cruz. Now Lozada with it. It's Kergo moving those feet, staying in front. Fatuma Iman driving there on the baseline, picks up the foul. Oh no, out of bounds actually.
Out of bounds right now.
Antonelli did get a hand in on that one. Cespedes Cruz looking to inbounds here. Gets it down to Lozada. She shoots up over Kergo. No good. Rebound comes out to Morales, who's running the floor. As Gertisha goes up for the shot. No good. Lozada with the partial block there. Can't control the rebound as it comes out, but last touch by the Highlanders, so the Red Devils will keep the ball. Lozada, a young freshman out there for the Red Devils, number 13. Have not had the chance to see her play. She looks very effective out there. Gives it off to Cespedes Cruz. There's the steal by Kergo. Great hands as she drives in against Lozada. Lozada, really nice job defensively. Able to keep Kergo from getting to the bucket. Then Kergo travels in the corner before the pass.
Great hustle by Kergo as she went for the ball and just two-tapped it one time too many for the travel violation, Todd.
Lozada able to come back from that turnover, prevent the points going up on the board for Kergo. Cespedes Cruz now, trying to drive in, kicks it back out, now Lozada. Entry pass to Cespedes Cruz, down low. Regan Antonelli reaches in, secures the ball tie-up, and on the alternating possession, the Highlanders will get it.
3 Highlanders just dwarfed the ball right there. There was no way Chelsea was going up with the ball there, and they forced a turnover. Highlander ball.
Highlanders leading 6-0, showing their defensive ability. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. As Gamache, careless pass there. Not strong enough to get to the corner, but then the pass stolen away as Gamache was able to step in front of Cespedes Cruz, and Cespedes Cruz reaching in is going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her first, team second. Highlanders with this 6-0 lead. As Gamache thinks about driving the lane, she'll pull it back out. Iman looks to double team down on Ava Martin. The double team came across onto Ava, and she travels there, takes the stutter step, trying to pass the ball out of the low block. Good job defensively there by Chelsea as they pursued over to the ball. As Mariam Ramadan will check into the game for the Highlanders. Ramadan, one of the 3 seniors on this team, along with Morellis and Juliana Harris. Lozada off the screen from Cespedes Cruz. Goes in, her runner is up, and it's good. Great play there by Lozada. She gets Chelsea on the board, 6-2, 4-point Highlander lead. Cespedes Cruz tries to pull it away, isn't able to steal it. Gets it to Morellis. Down on the floor, Antonelli gets it to Gamache, over to Ramadan, who misses the 3. Antonelli out with the rebound now. Highlanders reset the offense. Antonelli drives past Iman, puts up the runner, no good. There's Ramadan, nice job picking up the rebound, goes inside, and Ava Martin able to power up and earn the foul. She'll go to the line for the 2 shots there. Good job both ways as Ava Martin really presented herself for that pass, recognizing where the defense was.
And Todd, she never took her eyes off the basket. When she had the ball, she made the quick pivot, turned up looking at the basket, got the shot off, got fouled, and here we are with the foul shot.
First shot by Martin is good. That'll be the second personal on Cespedes Cruz. Second shot up by Martin is good.
Very nice free throw form. Bends the knees, perfect backspin.
4 points for Martin, half of the 8-point total of the Highlanders. Ava had 12 points against Lynn English. Ball out of bounds. Red Devils will inbound on the far sideline in front of the Highlander bench. As Lozada gets the inbound, gives it up to Cespedes Cruz. Cespedes Cruz walks right into Regan Antonelli, but Lozada able to get that ball and drive, and Antonelli's going to get rung up for the reach-in. That will be her first. Team second foul. Young will inbound to Lozada. Lozada now driving in off the screen, able to get into the defense. That'll be out of bounds as Iman was unable to control that pass in the corner. Highlanders will get it on another Chelsea turnover, leading by 6. Gamache calling out the signals, running the point. Gets it to Martin. Defended out there by Lozada. It's Antonelli now. Looking at a way, trying to penetrate this 2-3 zone. Gets it down to Martin, who was cutting in. Martin looking to get down, gives it off to Morellis on the weak side. There was Lozada crashing down to block that attempt by Gertisha Morellis.
Great look by Martin, though, Todd, on that play. She realized 2 defenders would come on her. She was able to look over. Very good eyes.
Fiona Rickson will come onto the floor for the Highlanders. Rickson, a defensive stalwart for the soccer team, playing the sweeper position. Antonelli's jumper is no good. Weak side rebound to Ramadan, gives it off to Rickson, who will pull it back out. Finds Ava Martin driving in the lane, and then Martin goes up for the shot, but she's fouled before she went up. Great look there by Fiona Rickson, and once again, Ava Martin really making herself available in the lane, Jack.
She plays that pivot position extremely well, Todd. She's moved from both sides of the lane in the last couple of possessions. Good eye on the ball, very good reactions.
Antonelli in the corner, Lozada out to meet her, and Lozada gets the turnover there. as Antonelli loses it out of bounds. Minute 43 remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders leading 8-2. As Chelsea showing some defensive strength there, that 2-3 zone flustering the Highlanders a bit, but on the offensive end, the Highlanders pressure man-to-man is really causing lots of turnovers, just like we saw. Ramadan open floor, gives it out to Antonelli, back to Gamache. She'll put up the three. That one is no good as it bounces off of the shot clock, and that will go over to the Red Devils. Zamari Cargo will check into the game. Gamache will head to the bench.
The Highlander defense is doing a great job pressuring Chelsea. They're having a lot of struggles getting the ball inside.
Cespedes Cruz, right wing three, no good. Ava Martin with the rebound. Good tough rebounding there by Ava. Open floor, Antonelli finds Cargo. Nice open floor running there by both. Cargo getting open and Antonelli finding it.
Terrific pass from midcourt under the basket to the cutting to Cargo. Terrific look. Reagan Antonelli had a great idea where she was going with the ball. Got out of the side of a ride, dropped it off. Great job. No wonders a timeout for Chelsea.
Chelsea takes the timeout, trailing 10-2. The Highlanders leading this one with 56.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here. Talk about everything going on this winter as we are coming off a tough loss for the hockey team last night against Wakefield, but they might have found themselves at goalie. We'll have more Highlander hockey action on Wednesday night on the 17th. That'll be at 5:30 from the vet. Myself and Tyler Orrego will have the call of that game as Lynn comes in to face off against the Highlanders on Wednesday night. That'll be at 5:30. Then on Friday night, we will have coverage here, live coverage on Somerville Ed TV as the boys open their home schedule against the Malden Golden Tornadoes here at Brune Fieldhouse on Friday night. Kevin Scott, Jeff Argenziano, they'll have the call of that game here on Somerville Ed TV. And Jack, we're going to be back here on Monday as Concord Carlisle comes in.
And I have a little story. I had Malden High School last Friday in a game versus South Boston. Malden boys have a very, very quick team. They're very aggressive. It'll be a fun matchup on Friday night here for the Highlanders.
No doubt about it. Of course, the girls will be battling at Malden that night. That always is a tough matchup as well. We'll keep you updated on how the Highlander girls do as well in that tough GBL matchup. Make sure you have liked, shared, subscribed, mashed your buttons. We're almost at 3,500 subscribers. We really want to hit that this year. As the ball comes off the three-pointer from Cespedes Cruz, out of bounds, last touch by the Highlanders. Cespedes Cruz trying to find her stroke from three-point land, has not yet. Inbounds comes down low to Cespedes Cruz, and she's going to be called for the travel. Good tough defense there by Regan Antonelli.
Great job underneath the basket, stymieing the work that Chelsea's trying to get the ball inside, forcing them to take that long shot from outside. Very good defense, Todd, as you pointed out already.
38 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Highlanders with the 8-point lead. Ava Martin puts it on the floor, kicks it out to Ramadan. That's a two-pointer for Ramadan, no good. As they look down floor, trying to get it out ahead to Taylor Recchio. Out of bounds off of Chelsea as that goes awry. Chelsea suffering the turnover bug right now. Shot clock is off. This could be the last possession of the quarter. They get it down to Ava Martin. She goes up for it. No good. As Iman comes away with the rebound. Gives it off to Lozada. Now Recchia back to Lozada. And they lost track of time there as the first quarter ends. Highlanders leading this one by the score of 10-2 after 1 quarter of play. So, Jack, you know, we saw right there in the first quarter, we saw that pressure defense that the Highlanders put on, that man-to-man pressure defense. But we also saw Chelsea with a really effective 2-3 zone that was frustrating the Highlanders a little bit in terms of penetrating and trying to get shots.
And the problem that Chelsea's having right now, Todd, is what the Highlanders had for several years, is that when you have 2 times as many turnovers as you do points, it's going to cause you a problem because every shot you don't take is one you're giving the other team. And as good a zone as they've had, the Highlanders have done a very effective job with Ava Martin inside, looking for every opportunity. She's handled herself very smoothly inside. Reagan Antonelli made some terrific passes and has driven to the lane and made herself very effective. The Highlanders have taken every advantage down low when they had the opportunity. Chelsea has not been able to do the same at their end of the floor. Hence, we have that 8-point lead, 10-2, and Chelsea's going to have to work a lot harder getting the ball inside.
Highlanders leading this one by 8, 10-2 as we're about to get underway in the second quarter. Don't forget, we have all of the Somerville City Schools winter concerts available for you as well on Somerville Ed TV. Make sure you have mashed your buttons, get your jingle bells out, get your sleigh bells out, get your wood block out as well, and play along with them as you're watching the schools across Somerville and their winter concerts on Somerville Ed TV. As we are underway here in the second quarter, Cespedes Cruz trying to drive in by herself against the Highlander defense, and that's not going to work as she runs into Ava Martin and then spins back into Reagan Antonelli. And there's your turnover as the Highlanders tie it up.
And trying to dribble into two people is not a good idea because that's exactly what happens. The ball gets tied up, you lose it, Highlander ball.
Antonelli trying to get the pass out to Cargo there as Lozada had the arms up and caused the stutter step for Antonelli. Now Lozada, good young freshman here for Chelsea. Gets it over, to Young. Drive in by Lozada. She's fouled on the floor. As that foul will go against Fiona Rickson. That's her first. Team's first here of the second quarter. On the floor, so they will inbounds as Lozada gets it on the right block, fires that one up. Cargo had great defensive positioning, caused a poor shot. Out ahead is Ava Martin, just couldn't quite finish there, and she got the pass from Antonelli. Now Lozada running the floor for the Red Devils. She'll kick it back to Rekia. Rekia looking inside, looking for Cespedes Cruz, and Cespedes Cruz took the extra step there. She might be seeing Reagan Antonelli in her nightmares tonight.
Very, very effective work by Reagan Antonelli under the basket, Todd. She's a presence, and it's obviously bothering Chelsea because she's got that long reach, and it's really caused a few turners already.
Miriam Ramadan, smooth as silk as she runs that one into the bucket for two. 12-2 now, Highlanders with the double-digit lead. Cespedes Cruz gives it to Lozada. Lozada trying to get by Cargo there. Will pick up the foul as the speed of Lozada was able to get past. Head coach Ricardo Bonhomme reminding Amari, keep those arms up straight. Don't bring them down.
Every time you reach across, a referee is going to look and assume that there's probably contact. In that case, foul called.
That's Cargo's first. Team second here in the second quarter. Lozada at the line for two. She misses the first. As Nora Gamache will check into the game along with Gertisha Morales. Antonelli and Rickson heading to the bench. Lozada's second shot rolls around, no good. Morales, good positioning, able to come away with a rebound. Gamache now out in the open floor, will kick it off to Ramadan. Ramadan defended by Cespedes Cruz. We'll get that over to Martin. Martin will drive this one in. Cespedes Cruz steps up defensively, alters that shot a little bit, and gets the rebound. As the ball is out ahead, could not finish. That was Angie Antunes. Now Gamache gives it to Cargo, back behind the back, over to Gamache, back to Cargo. Zamari now trying to use that size against the defender. Gives it off to Miriam Ramadan. Her three-pointer from the right wing, no good. Rebound pulled down by Iman. Now Cespedes Cruz. She'll look for a quick three. No good as Morales pulls down the rebound. 10-point lead still for the Highlanders. They get it out. Miriam Ramadan down to Ava Martin. Nice job by Martin. Had great positioning there as she was able to move around Thea Young.
Textbook play, Todd. She got the ball, moved to her left, spun around, used her strong right hand off the glass and in. Very good pivot move.
Now Lozada gives it off to Cespedes Cruz. It's Morales D'ing up against Cespedes Cruz. Lozada drives in and is called for the travel. Extra step there as Ava Martin was right there trying to look for the charge, and Lozada stays on the floor.
Ava Martin, Todd, did a terrific job there being in the way, and with a crowded key, it was very difficult to maneuver the ball. And as a result, Chelsea lost control of the ball. As a result, Highlanders picked the ball up in the turnover.
As Lozada now able to head off the court under her own power. As Juliana Harris checks in for the Highlanders. Highlanders with a 12-point lead. Lozada takes a moment over on the bench. So she is not out on the floor for the Red Devils. As Gamache now running the point, under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
She'll be a big loss to Chelsea if she's going to be out for a while, Todd. Hopefully she'll be all right.
Kergo way downtown, three-pointer, no good. Morales battling for the rebound amongst three Red Devils and pulls it down. Gamache's corner three, no good, but there's Morales again with a rebound. Harrison over to Kergo. And that's the double dribble. She was thinking about the three, and she knew it. She knew it the second she put it down there.
Todd, when Morales had the rebound, she had nobody beside her. She could have easily gone up over the glass. Got to look for that shot and have the ball into the basket.
Cespedes Cruz gives that one off. Recchio with the shot. She will go to the line for two. I believe they're going to get Gamache with that.
Yep.
And they do. Nora Gamache gets called for the hack there. That's her first, team's third here in the second quarter. 4:25 remaining here in the half. Highlanders with a 12-point lead. Recchio's shot is up. It's no good. Second shot up. That one no good as well. And there's Gertisha Morales chasing down the rebound. Great job once again by Morales. Now Gamache driving down. And she will get the contact and the foul on Recchio.
Yeah, it's too bad because she had Morales all alone under the basket for an easy layup.
Taylor Solano Rosino. First personal, first team.
Now Harrison to Martin. Martin takes
up
that stutter
foot.
step.
Yep. A little bit too anxious, Todd. A little bit too anxious to get that shot off.
Now Cespedes Cruz with it, defended by Gamache. Gives it off to Iman. So Highlanders switching there on the screen. And Morales is going to get called for the push-off as she pushed off on Antunes. That'll be Gertisha's second, team's fourth here in the second quarter. There's Antunes inbounds to Cespedes Cruz. Her runner is up, no good. There's Morales, yet another rebound. I don't know whether anyone's gotten any rebounds in the second quarters other than Gertisha. Harrison kicks it back out. Kergo, she'll put that one up. No good, too strong. Long rebound comes out to Cespedes Cruz. Great hands there by Gamache as she chases down that bounce pass. Down under the basket, finds Ava Martin, and there's the bucket. I thought for a moment Nora had gone a little too far down under, but there was Ava Martin with a nice touch.
Ava Martin been very impressive with her post play tonight, Todd. She's been where she needs to be on several occasions right now. No better position than that one just then.
Cespedes Cruz trying to pass that one inside. The pressure defense caused a poor pass. Ava Martin looking to go coast to coast. Defense turns into offense, and she's going to the line for the and one.
Absolutely terrific play to not only make the steal, take the ball up the floor, go into the basket, make it, and pick up the foul. Terrific play by Ava Martin.
Martin showing her skills out there. And she was able to run the floor You've talked about her low post presence as she puts home her third free throw. 3 for 3 from the line is Martin.
And she was in total control with her dribble. She was looking at the basket. She knew where she was going. And did a terrific job laying it up and getting fouled.
17-point lead for the Highlanders. And the offensive foul's going to be the call there as Antunes gets called for it. It'll be her first, team's third.
Chelsea offense, Todd, just have no answers right now for the pressure defense the Highlanders have been throwing at them, and that the shots they put up have been not even close. They've not been able to get very good inside position. As a result, the Highlanders are capitalizing on the rebounds and doing very effective post play themselves.
They're swinging around the perimeter, trying to find a way through that zone defense. Antonelli will shoot over top of it. No good, a little short. Rebound comes out to Rekia.
Reagan might have benefited. She followed the shot. She might have had that rebound for another opportunity.
Cespedes Cruz now. She'll look for a three. She puts that one home. Her first three of the evening. 5 points now for Chelsea in the game. They trail by 14. There's Ava Martin alone in the lane. Nora Gamache finds her. And the Highlanders lead 21-5. Timeout on the floor. Ava Martin, 13 points already in this game as she has been tremendous. 2:09 remaining here in the first half.
And it's that great play in the pivot, Todd. Ava Martin is putting on a clinic on how to handle the ball down low. Her inside moves, she's been able to use the glass extremely effectively. Chelsea, for some reason, is leaving her virtually unguarded on some of those positions. She's shown her defensive capability, not only making a steal at her own foul line, going up the floor, going in for a layup, getting fouled, making the shot. Very effective. She's proven herself at both ends of the floor. Chelsea has no answers for her so far, Todd.
She has really been a joy to watch develop, Jack. I remember when she was a freshman,
Yep.
she was a skier. That's the sport that she enjoyed the most and that she participated in the most. Really had not played basketball until about her 8th grade year. She started playing a little basketball, came in as a freshman, and she's been out last year due to injury. And just every time I mention Ava Martin to head coach Ricardo Bonhomme, his face lights up. He is so excited about her development and what she's being able to do. And you see it right there, the low post presence, the rebounding presence, but also that open floor and defensive presence from her.
Great peripheral vision, Todd. She sees the entire floor. That's absolutely essential for a good basketball player to be able to see everything that's available for you.
Cespedes Cruz trying to get that one out to the left wing. Carrigo says no, as Amari's going to drive that one in, misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Antonelli, and Regan Antonelli knows what to do with it. 23-5, the Highlander lead as they lead by 18. Antonelli's going to amp up the defense here. She steals it away from Antunes. She's going to drive in as well and pick up the foul, as Antunes will pick up her second personal foul. Team's fourth here in the second quarter, and Antonelli will go to the line shooting two.
Showing terrific moves at midcourt, Todd. When she went after the ball, knocked it loose, picked it up, went down for the layup, and obviously got fouled. Here she is in the free throw line.
First free throw from Antonelli is up. That one's good. As Lozada checks back into the game for the Red Devils. Nice to see her back out after she was down on the floor with an injury. Miriam Ramadan checks in for the Highlanders. Antonelli makes the second free throw. Highlanders 5 for 5 from the line tonight, leading 25-5. Lozada now, defended by Antonelli, gives off to Morales. And there's an errant pass. Martin out ahead to Antonelli. Defense turns into offense yet again for the Highlanders.
And what was great about that, Todd, Reagan used her left hand off her right foot. She's working with both hands, which is very, very effective.
Cespedes Cruz gets it to Lozada, who spins towards the basket, and she's going to pick up the foul there. As Morales, I believe, is going to get called for that. Yeah, Gertisha's going to pick up her third.
Third personal, 15.
Minute 5 remaining in the first half. Fifth team foul for the Highlanders here in the second quarter as well, so the Red Devils will shoot the rest of the way.
I'm not surprised if Morales comes out right now, so he won't pick up that fourth foul.
Lozada at the line. Makes her first. She was 0 for 2 until that one. Fiona Rickson checks into the game for Morales.
She's been so effective rebounding, Todd, that Coach Bonhomme cannot take the chance of picking up a fourth foul. He wants to make sure that presence will be there in the second half.
No doubt about that as Lozada puts home the second free throw. She's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Highlanders by 20. As Antonelli goes down to the floor, timeout taken by head coach Ricardo Bonhomme before a travel could occur. We have just under a minute remaining here in the first half, 58.2 seconds. You have the opportunity to keep it right here. Talk really quickly to everyone out there. I just got to say we're so close. We're at 3,400 subscriptions, 3,440 something. So if you can, go ahead, call your Uncle Artie in Altoona, make sure he's mashing his buttons. Call Uncle George as well over in Georgetown. You gotta call, well, it's his town, but you can go ahead and call him and make sure he's mashing buttons. And don't forget about your cousin Susie, because she needs to know what's going on as well. So make sure cousin Susie, who's in Cincinnati, of course, cousin Susie's in Cincinnati, and you got to make sure cousin Susie has mashed her buttons as well, so they can watch all of the great stuff we have for you at Somerville Ed TV. We had a great fall season of athletics for the Highlanders that we covered for you last year. All 3 winter team sports, girls and boys basketball as well as hockey, went to the playoffs. And this year, we're looking at a great GBL championship defense for the girls basketball team. The boys basketball team, after a great close to last season, look like they are in great shape as they went to Lynn English and defeated the Bulldogs by double digits. And over on the hockey ice, we've got a freshman goalie who is going to be great to watch develop. So mash your buttons. Make sure you are watching Somerville Ed TV. Like, share, subscribe. As the inbounds comes in, knocked out by the Red Devils. Highlanders will re-rack it in inbounds. Ramadan gets that out to Martin in the corner. Gamache out to Rickson. So working around the perimeter. Ramadan back to Antonelli now. So Antonelli pulls it out. Skip pass, left wing. Gamache defended out there by Lozada. And 5 seconds is going to be the call against Ava Martin. Ava trying to point out she thought she had slipped her foot out of the lane there.
He was just a little slow getting there, and the official was giving her probably an extra second, but she didn't move on the way out. She might have got a break, but she stayed there. But they get the ball right back now on the travel violation.
Travel violation, that pressure defense really causing issues for the Red Devils. So Highlanders holding them to single digits so far here in the first half. Gamache, the entry pass down low to Martin. Nice job defensively on Ava. As Amari Guerrero, I should say, new into the game, did a great job against Martin there defensively. Lozada tries to pass that one in, stolen away by Ramadan, and a foul's going to be called. And they're going to get Cespedes Cruz. That's going to be her 3rd personal foul.
And we'll be shooting now. The 5th foul occurred, Todd. So viewers know, in high school basketball, when you're playing quarters, after 5 fouls in a period, you automatically shoot 2 free throws.
8.2 seconds remaining. Ramadan at the line for 2. First free throw is up, no good. First free throw miss of the night for the Highlanders. Second shot by Ramadan is up, no good. Back iron, but there's Regan Antonelli. Tries a little underhand. I think she expected a defender to meet her there, and she didn't and was surprised by it. Lozada down floor, but that is no good. No basket. As the shot was released after the buzzer. So the Highlanders lead this one at the half over the Red Devils, 27-7. A really effective first half there for the Highlander defense, specifically holding the Red Devils to single digits, Jack.
Todd, the Red Devils are having a problem that used to plague the Highlanders. Way too many turnovers when you have almost, in this case, 2.5 times as many turnovers as points. Not a good sign for your offense. The Highlanders been able to capitalize on a number of 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s, and 3-on-2s to get great opportunities to the basket. We can't say enough about the post play of Ava Martin and how well she's handled herself down low. Reagan Antonelli has done a terrific job herself, not only playing defense, but she's got great promise athletically under the basket. She knows how to take a shot. She's looking at the basket at all times. Very impressed with the way she handles herself. And secondly, how she and Martin have been able to work together in doing that post play. Very effective. And we can't say enough about how many rebounds Morales has had for a while. I think she had 8 or 9 rebounds in a row at both ends of the floor.
Great job being done all across the team for the Highlanders. Leading scorers in that half, Ava Martin with 13, Regan Antonelli with 10 points, leading the Highlanders in scoring. We're going to be back here on Somerville Ed TV for second half action from Brune Fieldhouse in just a moment. We are back at Brune Fieldhouse here on Somerville Ed TV. Todd Harmon alongside Jack Connolly as the Highlanders lead the Red Devils of Chelsea by 20 points, 27-7. They've done it with a combination of really tenacious defense, a man-to-man ball pressure defense that's really caused a lot of problems and turnovers for Chelsea. And the Highlander offense, it's been sparked by Regan Antonelli and Ava Martin, who has been tremendous on both the offense and defensive sides of the court there, Jack.
Todd can't say enough about that Highlander defense, especially under the basket, because Chelsea has had no opportunities inside. They've made one 3-point shot from outside. They've been very challenged trying to get the ball inside. Highlanders who are doing a terrific job defending, causing many turnovers. As I said earlier, 2.5 times as many turnovers as points for Chelsea. Not a good sign for the Red Devils.
See if Chelsea can do anything against that pressure defense of the Highlanders as Antunes gets it in to Iman. As we are back underway, Iman's turnaround no good. Lots of pressure there by Gertisha Morales on her, adjusting that shot. Now Antonelli kicks it out to Amari Kurgo. Corner 3 from Amari. Hits for 3.
Good look, very good look, and very wide open shot. Nice to see.
Lozada running the point. They get it off to Thea Young as they brought Young out of the low block. Now Antunes gets it down low. Guerrero puts that shot up wide open for that look. Too long. Iman gets the weak side rebound, defended there by Ramadan. So they work it back out to the perimeter. Lozada now trying to drive against Kerga. And Antunes is going to get called for the stutter step as Antonelli made her presence felt right there defensively, right in front of her, causing that mistake. Highlanders with the 23-point lead now after the Kergo 3. She's going back for another one, this time from the left wing. Left that one short. Red Devils will have it now as Lozada running the point. Just trying to figure out how they can get through this Highlander defense. There's Antonelli filling up the passing lane, knocking that one out of bounds.
Great anticipation, Todd. She was able to read the pass, looked at the eyes, and saw where the ball was going. Great defensive move.
Antunes, probably the shortest player on the floor for Chelsea, handling the inbounds. That's not really how you normally do that.
And she played a couple of periods in the JV game, and that she was pretty quick, having seen her in that particular contest as well. Good ball handler.
There's Lozada now. She'll put up the 3 from the top of the key. That hits nothing but the bottom of the net. As Chelsea is broken into double digits, trailing in this one 30-10. Cargo. Antonelli. They're working around the perimeter. Morales back out to Ramadan. Now the entry pass to Martin. Back out to Kergo, top of the key. Ramadan right wing 3 is up. No good front ring. There's Morales once again. She thought about the putback that time, Jack, but wisely sent it out. Antonelli misses the three, but Morellis again with the rebound.
Just think, great reactions, Todd. Great reactions.
Again, Morellis weak side rebound that time. Her putback attempt, though, was fielded by Guerrero on the rebound, and now the travel is going to be called against Thea Young as she lost her footing there. Turnover will go back to the Highlanders.
Morellis on one of the plays, she ended up dribbling the ball. Might have cost her an opportunity. Had she not dribbled, she might have put up a very, very dynamic force on rebounding so far, Todd.
Entry pass to Morellis. Look to get it out, but Lozada, very quick hands, and she's going to turn some defense into offense for the Red Devils. 5 straight points by Lozada, and head coach Ricardo Bonhomme wants to talk things over with his Highlanders. Timeout on the floor, 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. So the Highlanders lead this one 30-12, but Lozada has opened up offensively, has woken up offensively for the Red Devils.
Very quick, Todd. She's been able to take an opportunity. She had that nice three-point shot and has used her athleticism to penetrate. She's picking up the pace a little bit. If Chelsea wants to get back in the game, they're going to have to do that at this particular point. I simply can't say enough about the great job Morellis has been doing, rebounding at both ends of the floor. Just a few moments ago, she must have had 4 rebounds on the offensive glass. Just did a terrific job working underneath, showing real good quickness going up for the ball. Really very athletic. She and Antonelli have really proven themselves under the basket so far, Todd.
No doubt about that, as Morellis, basically, as you talked about, Jack, a turnover is a possession given up. An offensive rebound is an additional possession given to your team. And Morellis gave the team 4 or 5 straight possessions right there. Unfortunately, not able to cash them in those opportunities. But those opportunities are being brought about by her hard work on the boards. 5:14 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders leading 30-12. As Cargo on the left wing gets it back to Antonelli. Ramadan down to Rickson. Rickson in the corner, gets double teamed, gets it out of it. Down to Antonelli in the block. Antonelli tries to spin around and gets it blocked. Nice job there by Guerrero. Now Lozada down floor. Nice job defensively by Amari Cargo and Fiona Rickson as they were able to force a poor shot there by Lozada. And Tunez's shot missed as well, and now Antonelli with it. Kicks it to Cargo. She'll put that 3 up. No good. There's Morellis again. And she goes up. She's going to get to go to the line after all that hard work.
She's a rebounding machine tonight, Todd. She is at both ends of the floor picking the ball up. Very good opportunity here now. She picked up the foul. Again, she's got the habit of bouncing the ball before she goes back up. She might be better off with a little up fake and going back up and then picking up a foul.
That's one of the hardest things for young players, especially low post players to learn. You don't want to bring that ball down below your shoulders. If you bring it down, that's where the defense can get to you. You got to hold it up high and put it right back up.
For long-time basketball fans, Kevin McHale made a career out of keeping the ball up nice and high.
As Morellis misses both of those free throws, rebound comes out to Young, but she moved the pivot foot, so the travel will go over to the Highlanders.
Turnovers again, Todd, are just the Achilles heel for the Red Devils here tonight. They travels these self-inflicted wounds. The Highlanders end up with twice as many shots, and they both shoot the same percentage. The Highlanders are going to be going far and away with a much higher score.
As Antonelli corner 3, no good for Regan Antonelli. Lozada looked to pull that one down. Cargo got a hand on it and poked it out of bounds. Gamache came in during that stoppage for Ramadan. So Gamache now back out on the floor. Lozada now running the point. Gets it to Cespedes Cruz, but it rolls up her arm, and Rickson picks it up. So the Highlanders pick up another turnover. Gamache out in the open floor finds Antonelli on the left block. That's about as easy as it comes right there, Jack.
Chelsea is just lagging behind on defense, which they can't afford to do, being down 20 points at this stage of the game, Todd.
Lozada gets it to Cespedes Cruz. Cespedes Cruz out there playing with 3 fouls right now. Defended by Gamache. And Gamache is going to pick up the foul. As Nora picks up her second foul of the contest. First team foul of the third quarter, as Juliana Harris will check in along with Ava Martin for the Highlanders. Cespedes Cruz gets the inbound, defended by Gamache. She drives in, throws that one up, no good. Guerrero gets the rebound, and she'll go to the line. As that will go against Juliana Harris, as Harrison picks up the foul. That's her first. Team second here in the third quarter. And Guerrero will go to the line. Amari Guerrero at the line, her first opportunity at the line today. First shot up, no good, front rim. Second shot up, Guerrero's shot rolls around and bounces home. 32-13, the Highlander lead. Gamache gets the screen from Rickson. Down low to Martin. Kick it back out. Harrison, she'll take that three from the left wing. No good. Rebound battled for. Lozada comes away with it. Morellis not on the floor, so someone's got to get rebounds now. The underhanded shot there by Cespedes Cruz. No good. It went in and back out. Harrison again, she'll take that. She's left open for it. No good. That was a 2. She was inside the arc. Rebound fought for by Rickson, but she's the last to touch it, and she was battling with Lozada for it.
I'm surprised they're not looking down low. Ava Martin's only got one defender on her, and she's proven herself very successful. Little bounce pass inside to Ava, let her work her magic underneath. You don't need the three-point shot right now when you have a 20-point lead.
Quick hands there by Ava Martin as Antunes was making a cut towards the left block. The pass was supposed to meet her there, but Ava got a left hand on it to knock it out of bounds. Antunes now inbounding, trying to find Cespedes Cruz underneath the basket. Timeout will be taken by Chelsea as Cespedes Cruz went down to the floor. 2:51 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders leading this one 32-13. As Highlanders doing what they want to do out there, Jack. And, you know, like you said, Ava Martin back out on the floor. She's got 13 points in this game so far. We've been able to see her inside game, her outside game, her defensive game. Morellis with those rebounds as well. The low post for the Highlanders looks like it's in good shape right now.
It's been doing extremely well. And the thing right now, Todd, when you have a lead like this at this point, a little less than 3 minutes left to go in the quarter, you're not in a huge hurry to rush up the floor. You want to work the ball. You've got somebody who's got terrific post play in Ava Martin down low. You work the ball around. Maybe you got 35 seconds, get a shot, take some of the time off, get the ball in, let Ava do her thing down low, get a shot closer to the basket, and she's been very effective so far. She and Antonelli have done a very good job inside. We've seen what Morellis can do. Work the ball inside. If you don't have the shot down low, you can always kick it back out. But I'd like to see a little more penetration inside by the Highlanders as we move on into the end of the period, Todd.
Highlanders, you know, I'm watching the low block, the excellent work on the low block. I'm reminded of one of the new assistant coaches, the newest assistant coach for the Highlanders, Jemima Joseph, as she used to handle the low block for the Highlanders way back in the day before she went to UMass Dartmouth to play for 4 years. She's graduated, and now she's an assistant coach on Bonome's staff. And I think she might have a little something to do with the development we're seeing from Morellis. As Harrison gets it out to Martin. Martin now kicks it out to Gamache in the corner. She'll dribble, penetrate, puts the runner up, kisses it off, glass for 2.
Ava Martin made that play, Todd. She moved down the lane, defense came to her, she kicked it out, shot went up, basket's good. That's all Ava Martin's move.
Cespedes Cruz, the three-pointer from way outside, no good. Ava Martin with the rebound, gives it off to Gamache. Highlanders running the floor with the lead. Gamache, the runner is up, and it bounces out, in, and done. 36-13 Highlander lead as Gamache trying to go for the steal there, and Cespedes Cruz is going to pick up her 4th personal foul here already with 4 in the third quarter. 1:52 remaining. she will take a seat on the bench as Riccio will come back out on the floor for the Red Devils. Minute 50 remaining in the third quarter. Gamache gets it to Martin. Martin to Antonelli. They work it around. J.C. Brathwaite had gotten into the game without me seeing her. She put up that corner three, no good, but Fiona Rickson was right there, and she's fouled on the putback attempt.
And she was all alone under the basket, Todd, which was very unusual. Usually you want a defender underneath in that position, but she was all by herself. No choice for Chelsea but to foul, make her earn the points right now.
The thought is Fiona Rickson kisses that, well, kind of pounds it off glass, but hey, got it in. First free throw is good for Fiona. Fiona Rickson being in correct position is something that our fans, the soccer fans for the Highlanders, know very well. She was a great sweeper, the key defensively for the Highlander soccer team as they made it to the playoffs yet again this year.
Ava Martin was in great position. She was fouled. Highlander ball under the basket now, Todd, on a great move by Ava Martin. Picked up the foul.
Guerrero picks up that foul. Out to Antonelli. She'll pull it back out. She'll take that corner three. No good, too strong. Ball battled for Lozado and Martin. It's going to be a jump ball. Highlanders will get it on the alternating possession.
And who's right there again but Ava Martin, battling for the ball. Tied it up, Highlander basketball.
Rickson tried to get it to Brathwaite right in the middle there, but Lozada able to get it away. Pays it forward to Racia. Now out to Antunes, who's looking to control it there. That was dangerous as Antonelli went down.
Very dangerous play right there, Todd. Looks like she's okay.
Okay. Yeah, Antunes went down hard, awkwardly onto Regan Antonelli's knee there. I think they banged legs.
If you remember, Antonelli went down in the first period early on as she was driving to the basket and twisted up a little bit and just toppled off, but she ended up being okay. Another opportunity right there, but she's come up strong. Looks like she's fine moving around right now.
It does. As J.C. Brathwaite with it, she'll get it into Ava Martin. Ava turns, fires, no good. There is Rickson with the rebound. Gave it off to Antonelli, no good. Rickson's putback attempt, no good as well. Lozada comes away with it. Antonelli tries to poke it away. Good speed there for Lozada as she was able to get some distance down near the bucket and go up for the basket. Lozada with 7 points here in the quarter. J.C. Brathwaite, 4-3, no good. There is Ava Martin as she puts up and in the rebound for her first points here in the third quarter.
The Highlanders are owning the rebounds at this end of the floor, Todd. It's 3 putbacks, just didn't go in. Great play by Chelsea, though, to go in and make that basket.
Shot clock is off, 12 minutes remaining in the quarter. Riccio. She's going to get called for the travel. She took a step before she got the ball down on the floor. Highlanders will get one more possession here, 6.9 seconds remaining. As they extend full court here, trying to put a little pressure. And Lozada will steal that one away as she read the pass to Martin. And Lozada will make the bucket. 9 points for her in the quarter. Good quarter there for Aaliyah Lozada as she had 9 points in the quarter, 13 points for her in the game. She's the second leading scorer in the game behind Ava Martin, who has 15 points. Regan Antonelli has 12 points in the game. Those are your leading scorers tonight as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Highlanders with the big lead, 39-17. I know I agree with you, Jack, in terms of trying to take a little time off the clock, but the Highlanders seem to want to run the ball and keep trying those threes. They had J.C. Brathwaite out there trying those threes from the right wing as well. A little view of the future, young freshman J.C. Brathwaite, a great point guard that we're going to get to watch develop as well.
She handled herself very well. I saw her in the JV game beforehand. She was very good handling the ball. She went to the basket. She had great court sense. I think she's going to be a great addition for this young Highlander team. With the sophomores and with someone like her coming along, looks like the prospect for the future should be very good if everybody stays healthy.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Lots of talent on this Highlander team as Brathwaite comes in as a young freshman for this team. lots of other talented sophomores on this team as well. Olivia Ravello, Sophia Bienemu as well out there. Emily Joggin is also an excellent sophomore out there for the Highlanders. We might get the chance to see them get into this game as the Highlanders lead it by 22. 8 minutes remaining here in the game as we're about to get underway in the fourth quarter. Chelsea with the ball, trailing by 22. As Lozado tried to cut that one, didn't know the pass was coming back to her. Now Kergo goes in against Thea Young and finishes. As Kergo starts things off for the Highlanders here in the fourth quarter.
Difficult shot for her. She's a right-hander. She made it from the left side of the court. Did a very nice job on that one, Todd.
As Young finds Lozado. Over pursuit that time by Kergo. Three-pointer up by Lozado. No good. Martin did a nice job getting a hand in her face. Highlanders will get the possession as it goes out of bounds after the shot. Little token pressure here given by Racio. Entry pass to Martin. Shot up by Martin is good.
Three defenders had nothing they could do underneath. Great little right-hand shot by Martin. Very well done, Todd.
She's been practicing that one in the driveway, I guarantee it. Just so smooth with that shot. The pass goes in to Sidow. And there's Gertisha Morellis once again earning possessions for the Highlanders with the tie-up that time. Highlanders leading this one 43-17. Morellis has been absolutely tremendous out there on the defensive end as well as rebound. Gamache picks up the screen from Martin. She'll drive in. Didn't quite, I don't think she expected to be able to get to the basket as easily as she did that time. And the shot was a little off.
Went a little bit too high off the glass, but she worked her way in there very, very well.
Gamache has such a fast first step. She's so quick in there. There's Martin, gets the inbounds, I should say. Tries for the shot, misses it there, but the foul is called.
Chelsea foul number 34, Rahana Sino.
That will be on Rahana Sino. That's her second, or her first, I should say. Kergo passes up the three, puts up the two, no good. There's Morellis again. Did you see on the fingertips she's able to hold on to it?
And she didn't dribble the ball. She went right up with it and got fouled.
And she goes to the line, earns the opportunity at the line.
As you said, it's very difficult for young players to learn that you don't need to put that ball down. A little up fake, just as she did there, she's on the line.
Absolutely. And her first free throw this time is good. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Foul went against Sidow. That is her third. One more for Morellis at the line. Gertisha a little short on that one. Lozado now quickly down floor. And she's going to get fouled there by Morellis. As Morellis will pick up her fourth personal.
Somerville foul number 24, Gertisha Morellis.
Could have just, honestly, in that case, could have just stayed in place. Didn't have to move.
Nice lead. And
6:23 remaining here in the game. Highlanders with the big lead, 44-17. Lozada at the line. She's the leading scorer for the Red Devils. She puts that one home. She's 3 for 5 from the line now on the evening.
There is Coach talking to Morellis right now about just put your hands up. You don't need to reach in. We want the clock to run.
Lozada misses that one. Lozada has 14 points in the game tonight. 14 of Chelsea's 18 points have come from Lozada. As Gamache, right wing, gives it to Antonelli on the left wing. Antonelli backing in, turns, goes up, fires it up, gets fouled. She will go to the line. That's going to be number 4, I believe, on Rahana Sidow.
And there's a perfect example I mentioned earlier, Todd, that the Highlanders moved the ball in. Antonelli took the ball after a couple of passes, moved inside and went into the lane. 15, 20 seconds, came off the 35-second shot clock. She went in, picked up the foul. Here we are now.
Antonelli's free throw is up, and it's good. I'm liking the number of free throws I'm seeing the Highlanders make tonight. Antonelli 3 for 3 from the line. Second shot up there. Of course, I jinxed her on that one, Jack. As Iman avoids the travel barely, gets it off to Lozada. Lozada has been the only offense that Chelsea's been able to find tonight. Cespedes Cruz, she's in foul trouble. She's back out on the floor, though, misses the three, follows it up, and misses her putback. Now Antonelli, down floor.
Great look, great
Cross
look.
pass to Cargo, just couldn't quite control it, but it was a great look, like you said, Jack. Lozada moving in, gets Gamache, and Gamache is going to get called for the foul. As Nora picks up the foul on that one. That's going to be Nora's third, I believe. Yes, it is.
Third personal, second team.
Second team foul here in the second half, or fourth quarter, I should
Fourth
say.
quarter.
Fourth quarter. Lozada now will inbounds. Keep an eye on number one, Cespedes Cruz. First warning, Kamari reached across, basically. So you get a warning in that case. Lozada once again will inbounds, finds Cespedes Cruz, but she can't hold on. Gamache will pick it up and head to the bucket. And no, misses the bunny that time. Out of bounds, last to touch it was Chelsea. As Rosero, number 6, she's getting some time. Luciana Rosero.
Great effort by Gamache, though, Todd. She made a terrific effort to go up the court, just not able to get it high enough to go off the backboard and in.
Cargo gets it in to Ava Martin once again on the bounce pass, and there's Ava Martin going up with strength, earning the foul. Martin will be back at the line shooting 2.
Great positioning by Ava Martin on that one, Todd. She turned into the basketball, picked it up, got fouled.
Ava 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
Ooh, tough one.
First personal foul, both teams.
Foul win against Lozada. That's her first personal. Good young freshman Lozada is.
Yes, very much.
She pulls down that
herself
rebound.
well.
Cespedes Cruz with the runner. That goes in and out. And Antonelli will dribble the rebound away. Gamache lets it get through her hands, but she's able to recover. Drives into the lane. Her runner is up. No good. Lozada battling for the rebound over Rickson. And Lozada, a little frustration there from the freshman, I believe. She's going to get called for the offensive foul. That's Lozada's second personal.
Chelsea foul, 13, Jolina Cynthia.
Little frustration factor there too, Todd, I believe, at that point.
There will be 2 foul shots. That's
And that's the 5th foul.
6th foul on Chelsea here in the fourth quarter. So Antonelli will be at the line shooting 2. Highlanders will shoot the remaining 4:53 of this game. First free throw by Antonelli up, no good. Boy, I really jinxed everybody, didn't I?
She's got great form.
Second
Here we
one
go.
up, there it is. As Antonelli makes the second. 4 for 6 from the line is Regan tonight. Lozada down to Iman. Could not hold on to the ball as it got through her hands. Out of bounds, Highlanders ball. Juliana Harrison into the game. Antonelli out to Cargo. Maury gets it to Harrison, top of the key. Good entry pass to Rickson. She goes up, no good. Ava Martin gets the board. Puts up the putback, no good as well. She was well defended. Rosada got the rebound. As Lozada sends it down floor, Cespedes Cruz is fouled by Juliana Harris. Third personal on the, 13th foul, I should say, on the Highlanders. Second personal on Juliana Harris.
Somerville foul, 40,
Actually,
Harrison. Second
Lozada will inbounds now, 4:20 remaining in the game. Cespedes Cruz underneath the basket, tried to get that one past Rickson. Good quick hands by Rickson as she stopped that pass going to Rosero. Antonelli going to get called for the travel.
Got a little hop step, picked up that pivot foot.
Miriam Ramadan back into the game for the Highlanders as Rickson will head to the bench. Lozada gives it off to Cespedes Cruz. Top of the key, gets a screen, puts up the shot, no good. Antonelli pulls down the long rebound. So Antonelli gives it to Cargo. Skip pass to the far side, missed her shot, gets another look, misses that as well. Foul, or I should say whistle underneath. As Cespedes Cruz went down to the floor. Cespedes Cruz able to get up though.
She's played a heck of a game so far, Todd. Unfortunately, her teammates have not been able to help out very much.
Highlanders will inbounds. Chelsea coach Bruce Harrison conversing with the official. He wishes to check in on his player, I think is what Coach Harrison wanted to do in this situation, and the ref is telling him to leave the floor. I'm not totally sure what point all of this is.
Well, the thing, if he was severely hurt, an official will beckon the coach and whatever trainer to come on out and help out. In this case, she was a little shaken up, but it didn't appear that she was injured severely. Coach was looking to be a little bit more emphatic.
And Harrison gets called for the travel as she lifted the pivot foot before passing to Cargo here on the left wing. 3:39 remaining. Cespedes Cruz on the bench now, taken out of the game after going down to the floor like that. As Iman tried to put that on the floor, Harrison got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Red Devils keep the possession. There's Lozada now, looks to inbounds from the corner. Gets it to Iman. She'll drive into the paint, and the travel is called.
Good call by the referee because trying to go into two people made it difficult for Chelsea to penetrate. As a result, tip-tap 2 or 3 times. Easy call for the referee.
Highlanders getting Olivia Ravello out for her first action tonight. Another one of the sophomores on the team, number 2. Cargo now running the point for the Highlanders. Looks for the skip pass. Tried to get it down low to Harrison on the left block. Guerrero was right there in the way. Didn't read that very well. Now Recchio drives the lane, fires that one up, and the foul is called. It's going to go against Juliana Harrison as Harrison picks up her 3rd.
Total foul recording Juliana Harrison.
4th team foul on the Highlanders. Recchio's first, no good.
3rd personal foul, 14.
As Fiona Rickson will check into the game, Ava Martin heads to the bench. Might be the last we see of her this evening. Mari Cargo over to the bench as J.C. Brathwaite back out. Young freshman point guard for the Highlanders. Second free throw up by Recchio, no good. Harrison pulls away the rebound. Gets that one up to Ravello. Ravello to Ramadan, back to Ravello. There's Brathwaite, she'll take the 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound as Harrison goes to the floor. Ravello got the rebound. Ramadan will put that up, no good, but there's Rickson trying to get the putback, no good as well. Now Lozada. She'll look to go coast to coast, and she will go to the line looking for the and one. And she was able to knife in there and finish that off. Nicely done.
That was a great coast-to-coast play. She did a terrific job coming up the floor, penetrating inside, going up, picking up the foul, and making the layup, Todd. Really well done.
Ramadan gets whistled for that one. That's her first, team's fifth. So both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of this game. 2:33 remaining in the game. Lozada's shot is up. It's no good. Going to have a violation anyway on Chelsea. So no free throw there. Brathwaite looking for Ramadan. Ramadan didn't know it was coming. There's J.C. Brathwaite stealing the pass, though. Gets it over to Harrison. Harrison trying to pass it to Rickson, who wasn't looking either. We can see the youth out there.
Everybody's in too much of a hurry. We got plenty of time. You got 35 seconds to do something with the ball. You don't need to use it all up right away.
Cespedes Cruz driving in. Harrison goes down very hard. She is not doing great as she's looks to be hurt a bit there. Head coach Ricardo Bonhomme out there checking in on her, along with Michelle Kelly, Highlander head trainer. 2:18 remaining in the game. Highlanders with the 26-point lead as Juliana Harrison down on the floor.
I believe she might have hit her head on either the shoulder or part of the upper body of the Chelsea player, and probably also hit her head when she hit the floor as well.
Checking the left arm, it looks like a little bit too.
Probably landed right on that.
Yep. Harrison up. Gets the round of applause as Michelle Kelly shepherds her off the floor. Highlanders, Somerville so fortunate to have somebody of the pedigree, knowledge, and ability of Michelle Kelly. She is an absolutely tremendous athletic trainer for this Highlander, for all Highlander athletic programs. It's great to be able to see her. Just a tremendous job by her.
And to get people to come back from an injury and over the years, she's really been careful to make sure that someone's recovery time is done properly and not to rush back too quickly.
Cespedes Cruz makes the first free throw. That's her first of the night. 4 points for Cespedes Cruz. Second, too strong, back iron. Stolen away by Iman on the rebound, and she will go up. She will go to the line. As Rickson gets whistled for the foul, that's Rickson's second. And Fatuma Iman will be at the line for two. Her first opportunity at the line. First shot up is good. Second shot up. That one's good as well for Iman. Timeout on the floor, 2:14 remaining. Highlanders leading this one 46-23. We'll keep it right here. I want to remind everybody out there of all the great stuff we have available for you here on Somerville Ed TV. As it is the winter season, we've got all those winter concerts from all of the Somerville schools throughout the system. If you go on to our YouTube page, you'll see them. They are coming out. We do those live as well. If you've signed up for notifications, you know that the Argenziano School K through 6th grade winter concert has been posted 4 days ago, but you also knew when it was live. And that's what notifications get you. You'll know about our live coverage. We're going to have more live coverage of sports coming up as well. Talked a little bit about it. We've got hockey coverage coming up on Wednesday the 17th. Myself, Tyler Orrego. We will be at the Vet as the Lynn Jets come in to face off against the Highlanders. That will be a 5:30 start. Then later on this week on Friday, the Highlander boys will get their first opportunity here at home. Hopefully they'll be 2-0. They're playing at Chelsea now after a big win at Lynn English. And they will have the opportunity to open their home schedule against Malden. That's a 7 o'clock start on Friday night, 7 o'clock. Kevin Scott, Jeff Argenziano, they'll have the call here live on Somerville Ed TV. And then Jack and I will be back on Monday, 7 o'clock start yet again. Concord Carlisle will be in facing off against the girls. Steal there by Cespedes Cruz as Emily jogging into the game for the Highlanders. As Ricardo Bonhomme has cleared his bench. Abby McDonald out on the floor as well. As McDonald right in the middle of all that. Abby gets out on the floor and immediately goes down to the floor in a tie ball situation. Highlanders leading 46 to 25, I should say. As Lozada gives it off, Cespedes Cruz looking for Iman, and the ball dribbled out of bounds by Iman. Highlanders will get it on the turnover. Full court pressure being applied here by the Red Devils for the last minute 50. Highlanders 21-point lead. Joggin looking to inbound that one. Gets it stolen away again by Recchio. As they were trying to get it to Ravello on the inbounds.
Good job by Chelsea defending on that one. The open player was right there in the middle of the key, but Ravello stepped in and pass was cut off. Chelsea's back in the line.
Yep, Ravello whistled for that foul, her first. At the line is Orecchio. First shot is up, no good. Looking at the Highlanders on the floor right now, you've got Emily Joggin out there. Number 5, Abby McDonald, number 14, was defensively there for a moment on Lozada. As Lozada drives down, she'll be fouled. See whether that goes against McDonald or Brathwaite, I'm not totally sure. That will go against Abby. Got Abby McDonald, number 14 out there. Number 2, Olivia Ravello. Number 3 is Sophia Bianami. And Emily Joggin, as I mentioned, number 5. And then, of course, number 13, J.C. Brathwaite, the young freshman. And head coach Ricardo Bonhomme has brought in the starters again. As Chelsea, even though they're trailing by 21, that pressure defense, he just didn't want to see the turnovers going on there. As Lozada at the line. Puts that one in. Now Antonelli. Dealing with that pressure. Foul is called. That will go against Cespedes Cruz, and that will be it for her tonight. That's her 5th personal of the contest. And Antonelli will go to the line shooting 2. Minute 33 remaining. You see the effectiveness of the Chelsea pressure, at least against the younger players for the Highlanders. It makes you wonder why they didn't go to that pressure a little bit earlier.
It was a little surprising, but again, as you mentioned, you've got some of the young Somerville players coming into the game. A lot of them are playing the JV team and are just getting used to playing up a level now. And the speed and quickness at the varsity level is certainly a lot different than what they're used to at the JV level. But this is how you get experience, and bringing the ball in, taking it in, and carefully protecting the ball is first priority.
Antonelli's free throw is up, and that's good for Regan. Five for 7 from the line is Antonelli so far this evening. Back iron that time. Ava Martin reaching over Iman, looking to come away with it, and she's going to get fouled.
And Ava Martin picked up that rebound from the second position. She wasn't right on the basket. It was a play between her and the basket. She was quick enough to get up, grab the ball, pull it down, and then struggle for it. And here she is at the line.
First one up by Ava is good. Second free throw by Ava, good. Ava 5 for 6 from the line tonight. Lozada with the ball now. Cespedes Cruz fouled out of this game. Thea Young with it, gives it off to Lozada. Lozada thinks she might have had a lane there. She found it, and Ramadan gets called for the foul.
Somerville foul for Miriam Ramadan.
Lozada back at the line now. Lozada leading scorer for Chelsea. 17 points so far in the game.
Coach Benom told Ramadan to make sure to just stand with your hands up. You don't need to stop the clock. You want the clock to keep moving. We have a lead. Let's keep it.
Yeah, the clock is the Highlanders' friend. 1:14 remaining in the game. As that one in and out for Lozada. And Gertisha Morelos is back in the game, so of course she got the rebound.
Very impressive job on the rebound at both ends of the floor by Morelos. She's done a terrific job.
Antonelli will pull it out, take some time off. Minute remaining in the game. Cargo now from the left wing, penetrates a little bit, they'll pull it back out. Highlanders in no rush here as Ramadan gets it. Over to Morelos in the corner, back to Ramadan. Timeout taken by head coach Ricardo Bonhomme. Didn't like something he saw out there, I guess. 44.8 seconds remaining in the game. Highlanders leading it 49-26. Big lead here for the Highlanders. But like you were talking about earlier, it's teaching, it's learning. It's a young team out there. The Highlanders have a young team. Even in a late situation like this, you see something, you want to coach it up, you want to teach it, and this is a great opportunity. This is a team that is ticketed for the playoffs. They've got the skills and the abilities to get to the playoffs yet again this year, like they did last year. They got to the playoffs last year, Jack, and it was a blowout. They were absolutely blown off the floor. There was some nervousness from the young freshmen, no question about that, but it was a blowout loss that they had in the playoffs. Head coach Ricardo Bonhomme has added some more difficult non-conference games like Concord Carlisle coming up on Monday, Swampscott coming up the Monday after that, 2 late season games, home and home against Malden Catholic as well, and those are the types of games that he's preparing for with that timeout.
And that's what that timeout just, that's a coaching moment, an opportunity with a few seconds left to go. What to do, there it is. Shots up.
Antonelli got the open look, missed the open look, but you got the open look at least, and that's what you wanted coming off of that. Rekia gets it over to Young to Lozada. Cargo looking for the steal.
Great energy by Cargo, didn't give up, went after the ball, pulled it away. Great energy, good effort.
Got the turnover, or got, I should say, the tie ball, and on the alternating possession goes over to the Highlanders. Shot clock is off. Highlanders do not need to take a shot here. 20 seconds remains in the game. I got a weird feeling they will, though, as they'll run their offense. Antonelli as Martin flashed to the foul line. Now Cargo. There's Martin at the foul line. And she's called for the travel.
Too much of a hurry. She knew she had an easy path to the basket and just didn't get the ball down quick enough.
She knew she had the speed to get by Young in that case. Got a little anxious for his Lozada. Looking for the long three to finish things off, and that will do it as the Highlanders take this one by the score of 49-26. Another big win for the Highlanders on their GBL schedule. They go to 2-0 overall, 2-0 in the GBL. Chelsea will drop to 0-1 in the GBL, 1-1 overall. Scorers tonight, your leading scorer for Chelsea. Hang on one moment. She had 17 points. That was Aliyah Lozada for the Highlanders. The leading scorer for the Highlanders is Ava Martin, as she had 19 points on the night. Regan Antonelli, 15 points for the Highlanders. Nora Gamache had 4 points and an excellent defensive performance yet again by Nora. Fiona Rickson, 1 point in the contest, 2 points for Miriam Ramadan. Amari Cargo ended up with 7 points tonight. Excellent job for her as well. And we can't forget about Gertisha Morella. She had 1 point in the game from the foul line, went 1 for 3 from the foul line, but boy, oh boy, did she rebound. I don't know how many she had.
I think she is closing in on 17 or 18 by my unofficial count. She was at both ends of the floor, absolutely voracious going up after the basketball. It's not so much the points, it's the rebounds and the free throws that decide most of these high school games. Somerville was at the line quite a bit tonight because of the efforts of Morelos, Antonelli, and Martin. Those three did a terrific job penetrating. Chelsea had no answer defensively. for the Highlanders, hence the 23-point win tonight.
No doubt about it. Highlanders coming away with the 23-point win as the GBL championship. Defense remains apace. 2-0 are the Highlanders in the GBL. We're going to be back here on Monday night, non-conference game against Concord Carlisle. A really tough matchup for the Highlanders, Jack. I'm really looking forward to that.
Be a good one. The Dual County is got terrific players at both the boys and the girls levels. The Dual County is really, really highly contested. Be a great test for the Highlanders to see how they can match up against a team like that.
No doubt about it. We'll get that opportunity to see it on Monday. Highlanders on the road at Malden on Friday. Then we'll be back here on Monday. Don't forget the boys will be 7 o'clock on Friday night here against Malden. And we've got hockey tomorrow night here on Somerville Ed TV. 5:30 start from the vet. Myself and Tyler Arago will take care of that call as well. Thank you so much for watching at home as the Highlanders move their record to 2-0 for the season with the 58-22 victory over the Chelsea Red Devils. Thank you very much, Jack Connolly, on commentary. Really do appreciate having you back. Great having you back this season. And as well, thank you very much, Bill Trudell, on camera. Joe Constantine, he's our director. I'm Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville Ed TV.